Are we rolling? I think we're rolling. Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited and elated for today's YouTube video because I've been seriously waiting all year to film this. I don't know how YouTubers film favorites of the month every month because if you know me, I'm the kind of person who if something is not broken, there's no reason to change it or to fix it. And so once I love a product, I use it for a very long time. Today I'm sharing with you guys my 2020 favorites. These are items that I've been loving all throughout the year, some of them even for multiple years, and so rest assured that these have my utmost recommendation. Before we get started, I want to let you know that all of the products will actually be linked in the description box below, so don't forget to check it out. Also, thank you so much to 𝘀𝗶𝗹 for sponsoring today's video. Starting off, we have an Amazon recommendation. This is a product that I had ordered off earlier this year when I watched one of my favorite YouTubers recommend this product. This is a laptop stand. It's a little bit more pricier than the normal plastic laptop stand because it is made out of metal and the quality is a lot better. I have mine in silver. My age is really going to show in this clip, but I've just been having lower and upper back pain and I feel like I needed better posture, better ergonomics, and so I decided to invest in a good laptop stand. So this one comes in silver, but I think it actually has a couple of different colors as well. When you place your laptop on a stand, then you can actually straighten your back, and I love being able to rest my hands on the keyboard at an angle instead of having to slouch and look over at your computer, especially because I am editing and doing things on my computer for extended periods of time. This is a product that I hold so near and dear to my heart. This is my theragun. So I have actually been eyeing the theragun for so many years now, and I think at one point I even bought it, but before I tried it out, I returned it because it was a little bit more on the pricey side as well. So the theragun is a percussive massage gun. So you can use it all across your body, on your shoulder, on your arms, on your legs. Work out here and there, but I do in fact work 12-hour shifts every single week, and even with compression socks I just get really bad calf pain that is unrelieved. Instead of having to ask someone else for a massage, it's really great to just have your own theragun. You can do it yourself or have someone do it for you. I'm thoroughly impressed by how much quicker my body is actually able to recover after I use the theragun. I actually also ordered the theragun mini. It's still in its plastic packaging. I haven't unboxed it yet, but I just wanted a mini version so that I could take this on the go. Next up, we have some of my skincare favorites. To give you guys a little bit of background, I have extremely sensitive skin. I was born with sensitive skin. I still have sensitive skin. I have kind of a weird combination going on where not only is my skin super duper dry, but apparently it's also super oily because I often get breakouts, acne, zits, things like that. So a lot of the times it can be really challenging for me to find products that actually work with my skin. I can't even count the number of skin sensitivities and allergic reactions that I've had this year from trying new products, but I'm really happy to report that I've finally found something that works for me. We are about to talk about the 𝘀𝗶𝗹's Truly Glowing Skincare line. Just to preface, 𝘀𝗶𝗹's is a brand that I have used and loved since I was in middle school. I will never forget going to Target in 6th grade and asking my mom to buy me the pomegranate lip balm because that's still the same lip balm that I use to this day, and so I was so excited to try out these skincare products. These are products that I use every single day. So starting off with my #1 favorite, this is the Truly Glowing Night Cream. The thing with night creams is that I don't like it when the consistency is too thick or I feel like it's goopy. This has that really nice thin texture, but it still really nourishes your skin. When I wake up in the morning, I can definitely see that this product has restored my skin. I know that this is a night cream, but I actually also use it in the mornings when I'm about to head in for a 12-hour shift. The reason being is that for 12 hours when I'm at work, the AC is blowing on my skin, there's so many irritants, and I can't touch it for 12 hours at a time, and so I want to make sure that my skin is fully hydrated and moisturized. I massage it into my skin using circular motions on my neck, and I also use upward motions on my face. Next up, we have the Truly Glowing gel cream. So I love to use this during the daytime. Part of 2020, I've just been learning to love my skin and love my body the way that it is. I just apply it on my neck and my face, again in an upward circular motion until that product is absorbed. And the really special thing about this product in particular is that I feel like it gives me a really beautiful and radiant glow. Once I apply this, I feel like light reflects off my skin so much nicer. A lot of the times you will catch me just wearing this and sunscreen and heading out the door and then And finally, like I mentioned, I have really dry skin, but because I also break out all the time in pimples and zits, I have always been so hesitant to use an oil because I'm worried that it will break me out more. This is the Truly Glowing Glow Booster, and the packaging is super cool. When you open the cap, it actually has a dropper and the product can be released that way. I love to apply a couple drops of this on my skin before bedtime. I either use circular motions or sometimes I pat it in with my fingers. This is a blend of antioxidant rich oils, and I can honestly notice a huge difference for when I use this product versus when I don't. So if you've never tried a skin oil in your life, I highly recommend. Moving on to my next favorite, it's actually this water bottle. I got it originally as a PR package. There are dupes of this on Amazon as well if you want to use Amazon Prime to get it faster. It actually has markings for the time on the side, so it says 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and then if you flip it around on the other side, it'll say 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. So you know exactly how much water you need to drink. When you drink more water, you feel better, you eat less, your skin is glowing. And I love that it's transparent because my biggest pet peeve is when water bottles get super gross, and if you can't see it, then you don't know that you need to clean it. I know I've been talking about these journals for years now, but they seriously are my favorite. I ordered these again off of Amazon, and I have a small version and a big version of, I don't really know what to call these. They're like bullet journals with little dots in them. This is what the pages themselves actually look like, but I use the big one to plan big life things or to map out different projects that I'm working on. And then the little white one that I have, it's kind of nasty. That's how you know I actually do use it every day. But the little white one that I have is my actual planner for everyday things. Here is a page of my to-do list. Every single day I just date the top and then I write down all the things that I need to get done. I just like having it in a notebook and being able to free write everything that I want. Instead of being constricted to little squares in a calendar, I can actually map things out, draw things out. My next recommendation is actually a tech recommendation. It is for the camera that I'm actually using to film this video on right now, but it has been so game-changing. I have the EOS M50, and this is such a nice little compact camera, and it's great for vlogging. It's actually an upgrade from the G7X that I previously had because the G7X doesn't have an external mic port, which makes it really difficult if it is windy outside or if you're vlogging. Basically anywhere in public, you need to have a mic to be able to edit out that background noise. That's when I decided to invest in the EOS M50. It's a great starter camera. It's super simple to use. It's great for pictures as well as videos. I actually have an external mic. It's a Rode mic set up on top, and then I use a 𝘀𝐻𝗃 tripod on the bottom. If you're looking into getting started on YouTube or on Instagram, highly recommend this setup. I feel like I'm getting really old because stuff like this really does excite me now. This is my dishwasher magnet. Basically, you slide it back and forth and it says dirty and clean. When there are dirty dishes in the dishwasher, you want to make sure that you actually know that they're dirty. There were multiple occasions where I've taken dishes out and thought they were clean when they were in fact dirty. The next recommendation is my Patagonia jacket. I can't believe I lived in the Bay Area and lived in LA for so long without ever getting a Patagonia jacket. I don't know what I was doing. This is the better sweater in gray or whatever variation of gray they want to call it. I got Kevin and I matching jackets earlier this year, and it is so warm, so cozy, so fuzzy. It has zippers all over. Since I moved to Seattle, I definitely needed to upgrade my closet, getting beanies, sweaters, raincoats, things like that. And so this is one of the first investments that I made, and honestly can say that it is worth all the hype that everyone has been saying. A purchase from earlier this year is my furbo. This is a dog camera so that I can see exactly what he's doing even when I'm not home, and it also has a feature to feed him treats, which honestly I think is the reason he likes it so much. I just feel so much safer knowing that I know exactly what he's up to. You can sign up for alerts for when they are barking or eating and things like that, and so I have signed up for that feature and I feel like it's incredibly helpful. And then for my final favorites of this year, there are a bunch of books. Some of these I actually started at the end of 2019. I don't know what's gotten into me. I've been really into reading self-help books. I just feel like everyone needs that one really motivational friend that pushes you beyond your limits. Buying books that are motivational also kind of do the same magic. Anytime I'm feeling down or I feel like I need a little extra boost, this is what I turn to. Sorry, I don't have the book covers on any of these. I somehow just end up losing all of them. This book is called The Subtle Art of of not giving an F. And if you feel like you are worrying too much about what other people think, if you need to get your life on track and you can't figure out how not to let other people's opinions affect you, this is the book for you. This is hands down the best book I have ever read in my entire life. I've read it multiple times. People say that there are two ways to learn things. You can either make mistakes yourself, or you can read books about people who have already made those mistakes and what they've learned from them, so that hopefully you don't fall as hard when you come in contact with the same situation. There's also a sequel to that book. This is Everything is Effed. And then finally, this is a book I recently got. It's Atomic Habits. I actually read it in one whole sitting. It's by James Clear. This book teaches you about how the atomic habits, all the everyday choices that you make, all add up to living the life that you live now. This is part of the book that really stuck out to me. The most practical way to change who you are is to change what you do. So for example, every time you write a page, you are a writer. Every time you start a workout, you are an athlete. Every time you choose a good action, you are casting a vote towards the version of yourself that you want to be. And that's it. If you're still here at the end of the video, I'm so proud of you. Hopefully you enjoyed these 2020 favorites as much as I have enjoyed them over the course of the last year. 2020 has seriously been a handful, but I feel like finding the right products and the right things to elevate your life is always a big plus. As I mentioned, everything will be linked in the description box below, so don't forget to check it out. If you're still here, then comment down below and let me know what your favorite products from 2020 were. As always, don't forget your 10 out of 10 and don't let anyone ever make you feel otherwise. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye!